What's up, guys? Today we're talking about what I expect from GTA 6 Online. Oh no, isn't it GTA Online 2? Some people still call it just GTA Online. I don't know. The crazy thing is, I've been playing this game for like 10 years and I never knew if it was technically GTA 5 Online or just GTA Online. Because the logo says GTA Online, but it doesn't matter because I don't know shit. But one thing I do know is I have lots of expectations for GTA 6. We'll call it GTA 6 Online. The first big thing I think is super important for GTA 6 Online is, please, for God's sake, just have balanced vehicles. Like, you can always have like fun stuff. Like, I'm not saying you gotta have all like town cars. You don't gotta all have like sedans, but like no oppressors, please. Like, you could always, like I said, there's cool stuff. Like, you'd have heavy military vehicles. Even like some of the military stuff is cool, but like, do we really need like the Terabyte? And definitely not the oppressor. Like, the Terabyte's doing too much. But like stuff like the Karen Technical, like, that's cool. Like, let's say we only want stuff like, let's do a Fast and Furious scale. Let's only get stuff from like the first, that would be in the first 5 Fast and Furious movies. No rocket cars, no, they had the Roadster with the rocket on the back, hell no. The Batmobile was cool, but it sets a bad precedent, you know? Like, it's okay, like no Deluxos, but the Oppressor, I can't with the Oppressor bullshit, bro. Like, if we get an Oppressor Mark III, I might not play the game, like, genuinely. Like, but that's not to say it's not okay to have some futuristic stuff, like the San Andreas jetpack. I wouldn't mind that. Like, that's sick. Or even like the space docker from like early GTA Online story mode. That's cool, you know? Like, it's not necessarily realistic, but it's quirky and it's fun. Even like what is it called? Like the mini RC, the RC tank. The RC tank, that's fun. Like, I wouldn't mind that. Like, that stuff doesn't ruin the game, but when they go crazy with like the Deluxe or the Oppressor, the goddamn orbital cannon, it not only ruins like the environmental storytelling, but it also just makes the shit not fun. Like, it's not fun at all with that stuff. So like, please, Rockstar, don't go crazy. So a little bit is okay, like I said, but don't go ham with futuristic stuff. That's my big thing. Like, it's such a small thing, but it's a big thing, you know? The next thing I expect is, I hope we get back like some sense of like the GTA 5 Online property system. I know you probably could take it as a given because it's Rockstar, but like, I think one of the most underrated aspects of GTA 5 Online is the business system. And I know you could say whatever you want and say, oh, it's toxic or it's predatory. It's hard. It is. It's not. Grinding isn't the best, but like the feeling in the mornings when you saved up your money for months. Well, this is what, when I was a kid, I don't do this anymore. But when you wake up early, saved up your money, and you buy a new property, you can customize it. Don't tell me that's not sick, dude. Like, that's really fun. Like, choosing the meals and stuff. They gotta keep that, and they should even expand on it, in my opinion, you know, like custom decorations and stuff. But kind of like how they had for the casino penthouse. I think that was sick. I just think that was always the Kool-Aid I drank from GTA. Like, that was my shit. Like, all the missions and the business, even though it's kind of toxic, the way they have us grinding for the grinding and all that for the money, it's still really fun to have your business, you know. I think that's also the main reasons that Red Dead Online failed. I mean, outside of having like your horse, you couldn't even own like you barely could own a wagon. I know you could get that paddy wagon, and yeah, there's a moonshine shack. The moonshine shack. It was useless. It had no purpose. But like, if Red Dead had like houses, I would love to play that. And just imagine owning a nice house in Vice. Tell me that's not like kinda just a little bit cool. The next thing is really big, is roleplay. So obviously we know that roleplay is going to be a big part of GTA 6, because right now it's the biggest part of GTA 5 Online. Like, if you open Twitch and look at like the top 5 games, GTA 5 is up there. And it's pretty much all roleplay, because people love that, bro. I like it a little bit, but like the general, like the casual gamers, they love GTA roleplay. They love it so much that Rockstar actually went as far as buying FiveM. Rockstar owns FiveM. And it did get leaked. I don't even know if it got leaked. I think they might have announced it, that in future GTA games, the FiveM launcher is going to be included in the game. So you're not going to have to install anything. So roleplay is going to be like official. We already know that. It's going to be official in the next game. And I do think it's sick. Roleplay is obviously amazing, but I don't want it to overtake just normal GTA Online, like a normal MMO. It's always really cool to have roleplay in games, but you can't forget about GTA Online, in my opinion. They probably won't, because you can't pedal shark cards as easily on GTA roleplay. Big servers is another thing. I mean, I think the most optimal server size for GTA 6 Online is 32 to like 64 players. I mean, that would still be pretty cool, but you can't I don't think they should be too massive. You know what I'm saying? Like we discussed in that last video. It'll be in one of these corners if I can figure out how to do it. The GTA 6 map is big, but it's not that much bigger. You know, like it's about double the size. I think we figured it out. So people saying they want like Fortnite sized 100, 150, 200, like Warzone sized massive lobbies. Hell no, that's overcrowded. But would I hate it? Would it be fun? It would be a little bit fun, but I don't know. I think overcrowding could be a problem. But I think like 64 would be the sweet spot for Vice City. The next one's actually a big one. UGC. That's a big buzzword in gaming nowadays. You don't know what it stands for. It's user generated content. So basically like think like Roblox or even like how Fortnite has it now with creative mode, like those style games. Rockstar said that they really want to pivot in that direction because the way that works is you don't have to make the games. You make the engine and people make the games for you and you get all the profits. Not all the profits, you get half the profits, which is still amazing. Unless you're Roblox, you take 99%. So like that's like a pretty big business model going on like the gaming sphere recently, and I think it's really sick. Like it definitely has big potential, but they have to be really careful. Like even if you look on Roblox or Fortnite, like look on like the games, it's like 99% slot. Like Tung's a horse, Tycoon, Escape Diddy, Pregnant Hyenas, like bullshit. And I'm not gonna say that's not fun, but we can't have too much of that. You know what I'm saying? Like we already saw this a little bit because y'all remember when the mansions came out, people were doing like Charlie Kirk missions and like Diddy mansion, like Diddy party raids, and like it's inevitable and it's kind of funny, but you can't have too much of that, and it also just like dilutes the gameplay, you know. But on the other hand, it also would be like really cool if they got it, like if they hit their stride with it and had it cool, like a good UGC system. We could have like unlimited heists, like unlimited high quality user developed heists. That'd be sick. Like you could have story missions. You can have your own custom story missions, activities, literally any. Speaking of activities, side activities, and specifically sports, I think are going to be a big aspect in GTA Online. When that 2022 league first came out, I had a secret theory. That the reason that the basketball minigame tended to be like so polished in the leaks is because Rockstar was trying to take over 2K's spot. I realized that was kind of stupid considering Rockstar and 2K are sister companies, so that'd be eating into their own profits, so it's definitely not true. But even if the sports minigames are like half as good as they could be, there'll definitely be a community around them, you know, like people will play that. There's a community around the arm wrestling bullshit in GTA 5 when it first came out. Like, even if you look at Roblox, which like I said is the same like track line of UGC sports, like a variety, people play anything on Roblox, specifically sports games. Like, I don't remember. RH2, I think, is the Roblox. RH2 is Roblox's version of 2K. People play that shit. It's massive. Not even because they don't, just because it's like a user-controlled 2K, or just it's different from 2K. Genuinely, that's the audience right there. 2K, but not 2K. Volleyball, too. Roblox is popping volleyball, and obviously GTA 6 now. Volleyball's on the beach. What else would it have? I think GTA actually really is going to be competitive with this because, like I said, it's high-quality graphics. It's very popular with casual gamers. I think it could like dip into. I'm not going to be ambitious. I'm not going to say it's going to take over Roblox. It probably won't even dilute Roblox's. It won't even like hit it. But maybe it could take 1 or 2% of Roblox's market share, which is massive. I don't know how big Roblox is. Roblox is like the mafia in gaming. Those are all pretty big things, but there's also a lot of like, I'm not going to say smaller things, but just not as grand scope things that would really make the game better. Character customization. I really hope we get a better character customization suite. GTA 5's was alright. Red Dead 2 Online's looked like zombies. That was horrendous. I hope we get better black hairstyles because GTA 5 has no black hairstyles. Well, they have some, but it sucks. But we get better hairstyles in general. Hair growth would be cool, especially with the female characters. Like the GTA barber. Y'all know the GTA barber meme? That meme is extinct, bro. There's hair growth now. Our kids aren't gonna know what we mean when we say the GTA barber. I think it'll be good. Just like it'll be like Red Dead. Also, his teeth taste like clothes. I hope we get better clothes. The clothes in GTA 5 are kind of along that same line. User-made clothes. If we get user-made clothes, that'd be perfect. Another smaller thing, anti-cheat. Please have a decent anti-cheat. I'm not saying it has to be perfect, but just the modders, the golden mod style videos, they're funny. I gotta admit, they're kind of silly, but it could really ruin the game, especially for younger players. I have a story to tell y'all, chat. When I was like 2016. I was 9 years old. I was playing GTA for one of the first times. 360, so Wild West, obviously. I went on there, right? Someone made it rain. It was on my head, and then they took 2 basketballs and like 8 hot dogs and gave me a massive dick in the game. Just walking around with it. I couldn't get rid of it. I had to not only turn off my close GTA, I had to hard reset my Xbox. Only way to get rid of it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't touch GTA for like 2 weeks. It scared me. It scared me, chat. And I don't like younger players going through that, but even worse because GTA 6 is obviously gonna be more expensive than that. Housing options. I touched on this a little bit before. If I want to live in a shack in the Florida Keys, I want Rockstar to let me live in a shack in the Florida Keys, you know? GTA 5, they're decent with this, but you can only live in certain spots. Like you can't live like in the Malibu area. You can't live. There's not a lot of houses in Grapeseed. Like there's like 4 or 5 decent neighborhoods, and all the houses are pretty much this. There's like 6 interiors besides like the special ones, and that's cool. But like I said, lots of interiors and customizable interiors in every house, not just penthouses. If they obviously showed they could do it, that would be amazing. Like I said, customization. I think that's it's gonna be a big thing. It's a big thing for any game. I think customization will be one of the biggest aspects for GTA 6 Online. The economy should be a little bit better. I'm not gonna say they have to go out and make it easy to get money, because obviously Rockstar has to make money. Rockstar has to sell shark cards, but maybe not so much make it easier to get money, but just add. They started doing it at the end of GTA 5 Online. Like you could deliver pizzas. There's way more ways to make money. I hope they get out come out the gate with that, because when you're in 2016, when you're a low level and don't have any businesses, you just have to like rob stores and do like dumbass like plane races. Like just a little bit of like a better balanced economy out the bat. Like off the bat. What am I? Off the bat, that would that'd be pretty good. I apologize for my weird looking tongue. It's because I just had a really milky tea. I promise I don't have iron deficiency. And finally, the number one thing, please, for GTA 6, don't be dicks. When GTA 6 Online was back in its prime in like 2016, 2019, Rockstar were like kind of bad at it. Like they would ban people for like no reason. I remember that. They were stingy with discounts. The economy was bad. The economy was real bad. They were so predatory with that. There was no quality of life until like 2022. They really pushed shark cards. They made it. Like I said, it was impossible to earn money. I don't even want to think about it, bro. It was bad back then. They were just like straight like menaces. It was bad. But eventually, I think like around 2021, they learned the happy life lesson, where like if you have a happy community, your game's gonna do better. There's just less. It's like oiling a car. There's less friction there. You know, like it's way easier to run a game and have the game make money if your community doesn't hate you. Like yeah, like making your community not hate you isn't the worst idea ever. Obviously, as a company, they do need to maximize profits as much as it sucks. But you need to keep a middle ground with your community. That's always gonna, I think, in my opinion, as a business major that failed or got D's in almost all of his classes, so very, very strong opinion here. I think you need to keep that middle ground, or else you lose all your ground. And I pray they don't forget that for GTA 6. That is my biggest request. Please, Rockstar. No, but seriously, I love you guys, and I'm really, really excited for this game. I just hope and pray it's not horrendous. Make sure to subscribe for daily GTA videos. A lot of streams are coming up too. I'm spamming it, chat. I love GTA 6, but I hope I love GTA 6. I should say that if they follow my my very high quality advice. But that's all, chat. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.